Question time. What do you call this? In the sense that, say you wanted me to hand this to you, you would say, Harper, pass me the fill in the blank. I ask this because Ava and I have two different answers. I would say, pass me the cream cheese. Ava, what would you say?
Pass me the Philadelphia.
So I think a lot of people would find this surprising. I found this surprising, but American cream cheese is actually pretty popular in Italy. You'll find it in every store, but because the brand Philadelphia has cornered the market there entirely, everyone in Italy, they don't call it cream cheese or anything like that. Everyone calls it Philadelphia, like that's the name of the product.
And it's a cheese that in between Italians is very, very popular. We love it with everything. Also out of the jar, out of the box, we really, really love Philadelphia.
Which is why today Ava is going to show us some of the pasta dishes that they make in Italy using cream cheese. Correct me if I'm wrong, but cream cheese pastas tend to be pastas that are like very quick and easy and affordable, like if you need to whip up a really delicious quick meal.
You open the fridge, take the Philadelphia and be creative with Philadelphia.
But before we can get started, we have to settle something finally, which type of cream cheese to use. When we go to the store here in America, we have a few different kinds of cream cheese and we've never actually taste tested them back to back for Ava to see which one is most similar to the cream cheese that they would use in Italy. So we're gonna start with the original.
Do you know who is one of the person that loves Philadelphia the most?
Your mom.
Bravo, Harper! Mama Rosa loves Philadelphia. She has Philadelphia always in the fridge.
Try that.
Okay, I can already say that this is not close at all to what we have.
Really? Okay, well then let's try one of the other ones. This is, I guess, like the light version. It has less fat.
Here we are talking. Here we are talking.
Okay. Last but not least, we have the whipped version. Ooh, it's so light and fluffy.
It's foamy.
It's like whipped cream almost.
The first thing is that all of them, they're very good. The closest to the Italian version is this one.
The low-fat one?
The low-fat one that resembles our normal Philadelphia. We don't have this one.
This chunky guy?
This is thick. This seems to eat a piece of butter made out of cream cheese. And we don't have this. No. It's real also that for what we are going to cook, you can use all of them.
Okay, do you want to try a different one for each dish you're gonna do?
Yes, Harper, let's be creative.
All right, let's get going.
Because in between all the dishes that we are going to cook today, this is the lightest one. I'm going to use the fatter cream cheese I have. So I'm going to use the normal one. The sauce uses zucchini and cherry tomatoes. And what I'm going to do is cooking both of them with some olive oil, a clove of garlic for 5 minutes, maximum 6. So it's a very easy and quick sauce. For this dish, I'm going to use rigatoni because I really like rigatoni. Then, if you don't have rigatoni, but you have penne, feel free to use penne. Better if they are penne-lisce because they are the best. After 5 minutes, when, as you can see, the tomatoes, they are a little bit soft, while the zucchini, they are still, I want to say crunchy, but you can bite into them. The sauce is ready, so we can turn off. Now we use our Philadelphia cream cheese and we're going to pour some of it in a bowl and loosen it with some pasta water. Italians, we love cream cheese. But there is one thing that we love more than cream cheese, which is Parmigiano Reggiano. So we are going to fix our cream cheese with Parmigiano. Every time that we add cheese to our pasta, it's very important that you turn off the heat, even if it's cream cheese.
Now, the vast majority of pasta dishes are really quite fast. That one was fast.
This is very, very fast.
Probably, however that ends up being edited, will be basically in real time.
Just the time to cook actually the pasta. In front of me, I have one of the dishes that I hate the most. I ate.
Not hate.
Now that I ate the most, digest the most.
Eva hates this.
When I was at college, because you came home from the lesson and all that, it's not that you have a lot of food at home, you open, for sure you have a Philadelphia, some cherry tomato, some zucchini, oil, pasta, 10 minutes is ready. And I love it so much, it's so good.
Rigatoni was a good choice. Rigatoni does very well with sauces like this. Buon appetito.
Because it's a good plate of pasta.
It's making me think back to what I ate in college, which was
Don't tell me.
yeah, you don't want to know.
Now we choose the zucchini and cherry tomatoes because this is what I used when I was at the college. But actually you can think also to use broccoli. You can think also to use, if you like peppers, bell peppers, more or less every kind of vegetable.
It's funny because it's like almost kind of a shortcut because there are a lot of pasta sauces that are like this that use ricotta. If you guys have watched much of our videos before, you probably know that I am a ricotta fanatic. So don't get in between me and my ricotta pasta. However, this is like a pretty quick way to get a similar result. But like for instance, like normally with a sauce like this, you would use ricotta. Sometimes you would have to drain it, which takes a while to get all the extra water out, which often there is. And you usually add a lot more cheese, whereas this, because cream cheese is already so cheesy.
But if I could in Italy, I would use ricotta instead of cream cheese. Here in America, with the quality, the average of quality of ricotta that you find in a grocery store, actually,
it isn't even ricotta, but continue.
Actually, I will go with cream cheese.
Yeah,
if I need to do something like that.
Yeah, I think you have a point there.
So this was one of my to-go pasta dish when I was in college, but it wasn't the only one. Because there is another pasta dish that every single student in Italy we cook.
I think I know the dish you're talking about, but I don't know if I've ever seen it made with cream cheese.
So today is the day in which you need to experiment also this one.
Pasta with tuna.
And Philadelphia.
And Philadelphia.
This time the whipped one because we want to be fancy. Also this is a very easy, quick plate of pasta. It's very important that when you choose tuna fish, the tuna fish in a can, okay, the first thing it should be under I don't want to say extra virgin olive oil, but at least olive oil. Second thing is that when you open, it should be in a pink tank. Third thing, when you smell, it needs to be a good smell of fish or oil, not a smell of cat food. We are going to use 1 or 2 anchovies, but if you don't like, you can also skip them. The first step is dissolving the anchovies in the olive oil, but pay attention because the anchovies usually they splash everywhere. we add just a splash of wet wine. This time I choose farfalle because one of the classic Italian dish is farfalle al salmone. So we are making farfalle with tuna fish. We are going to use the Philadelphia as we used it before. This time maybe the only difference is that being this a little bit looser, a bit thinner, we maybe need less pasta water. We adjust our Philadelphia cream cheese this time with some pecorino.
I just realized, isn't cheese and fish a big no-no in Italy?
Yes, Harper, but you should know by now that we have a lot of exceptions, and this is one of those. And we finish the dish with some parsley because at the end, tuna fishing again is always fish.
I am shocked and outraged that you would serve me fish with cheese.
As I said, Harper, Italy is the country of the exception. We have rule, but we have also exception. And believe me, this is a very good, delicious, quick, easy exception.
I've already been won over with pasta with tuna fish in a can. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I know it sounds weird to a lot of us, but if you actually take the time to find a really good tuna fish, and they are out there, it is an excellent, excellent staple.
Bravo.
Let's see how it is with cream cheese. Excuse me, with Philadelphia.
Call it by his name.
Buon appetito. Okay, I get why that's an exception.
It works tremendously good.
I'm not sure which I like better. This, or just normal pasta with tuna, or the real spaghetti alla bolognese, which also uses tuna. Someday I'll need you to cook all three for me, so I can do a back-to-back.
Also because
That's really good.
I know that
Sorry, go ahead.
I know that it can seem strange, but it isn't strange because in Italy we do meatball out of tuna fish and we use cheese. We do, for example, the pair mozzarella or fior di latte with anchovies, and it's cheese and anchovies. So here we have just the concept, putting all together in a pasta.
Well, in that case and in that context, hopefully you didn't make all the Italians too angry by serving fish with cheese.
Harper, don't worry, because our next dish, if still there is an Italian who is not angry at me, it will be.
Oh no, carbonara.
It's obvious that I'm not going to do a carbonara, because carbonara is made not with cream cheese, but with eggs. But as like every carbonara, we are going to use guanciale, we are going to use pecorino, as I said before, we are going to use Philadelphia cream cheese, and to give this yellow color, we are going to use some saffron.
So the carbonara gets the most Italian cream cheese, huh?
And yes, it's like the carbonara that serve this. I'm taking some pasta water because I need not just to lose the cream cheese, but I need also to melt the saffron.
It smells really good too.
I know, it's like smells saffron. And like the real carbonara, we are going to add black pepper and pecorino cheese.
Okay, if you ever want to post a picture on Instagram to convince people that you cooked the most perfect carbonara of all time,
Trick them.
just do that because it looks
them.
better than a normal carbonara.
Trick them.
This looks too perfect. This is like sometimes you read about like, okay, like some of the food tricks that like advertising photographers do. Like when you see like a Domino's pizza commercial and they pull up the pizza and all the stretchy cheese, that's like Elmer's glue. This it looks like someone did trickery to make the picture perfect carbonara.
But in my opinion, a lot of those amazing pictures that we see on the internet, they are like that. They are not real carbonara.
Yeah, real carbonara is actually kind of hard to make it look really, really good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But also all the good food is very hard to make it look perfect.
Well, I hope not, because I hope this is good.
This
I can already tell that this is a dish we should bite into real quick.
like carbonara. Arthur.
Yeah, like a carbonara. Not a good dish to let sit around.
Buon appetito.
Buon appetito.
It tastes like a carbonara? No. For someone can be better? Yes.
I'm willing to bet a lot of people would like that more than a normal carbonara. The biggest difference actually isn't really the cream cheese, it's the saffron. Which is delicious, by the way. Otherwise, though, this is more than similar to a carbonara. It's similar to pasta alla pecorata. We did a video a while back with some lesser known Roman pastas that are amazing. And one of them was pasta alla pecorata, which used ricotta cheese and guanciale. So it's kind of a variation on a carbonara. And pecorino.
And black pepper.
And black pepper.
So now you can substitute with cream cheese.
Yeah, which, as you said earlier, is maybe not a bad idea because you
No.
literally can't buy ricotta in America. So if you live here like us and
you want to eat something that, by the way, is good, don't go and spend a lot of money on something that they will be never good. Spend less on something that actually is pretty good also here in America. Oh, I like this pasta.
I like it a lot. I think this is the winner of today. Guys, we hope you enjoyed these creamy and cheesy pasta dishes today.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia?
Vabbè,
Cream cheese is easier in this case. All the recipes will be down in the description below, and if you try any of them, tag us in a picture on Instagram or Facebook at Pasta Grammar, like this Pasta Grammarian who made a beautiful looking pastiera napoletana.
Bravi, bravi, bravi.
I think we just polished off all of our leftover pastiera from Easter, and
We made 4.
and you've got us wanting more, so well done. It looks beautiful. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Ciao.